backwards! Apollo? I think we might have made a huge mistake. Your boldness, I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. Ah. Then it seems I must announce my Uh-oh. I do have proof! Do you now? All right. Well, this better be good, Mr. Justice. We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tenma mistook Mr. LaBelle for her father? Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone else about it in the first place? These riddles are inextricably linked to Mayor Tenma's secret identity. A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Mayor Tenma's secret identity. Ooh, now here's where... Oh. Now do we present the... It has to... Yeah, I
mean, it has to be the mask, right?
Has to be the mask. Yeah.
I don't see what else.
That's the whole crux of my argument. Gah! What absolute claptrap, poppycock, balderdash! We thought that the alderman was the amazing Ninetails, and the mayor was Tenma Taro. That's why we believe the mayor killed the alderman in his lust for Ninetails' veil. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tenma wasn't Tenma Taro at all. He was the amazing Ninetails. Oh! What's this? You best explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you derived such a far-fetched conclusion. Jinxie, no doubt, knew the true identity of the amazing Ninetails. But she couldn't tell anyone no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the amazing Ninetails she saw passed out. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Florent LaBelle in disguise. I got it. Yeah, let's go.
The more games we play, the worse I'm getting at predicting these. I was really good at it before.
Yeah. The accused and that deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in their physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen the difference. Objection! Remember, Mr. LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build, too?
He's clearly got gigantic fucking shoulder pads.
And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different. Silence!
Not making sense.
Why did she not simply pull the mask off? Objection! A masked wrestler's disguise is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the amazing Ninetails, she would never dare unmask him. Gah! This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already. First, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and the alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him the coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold. That's when Mr. LaBelle killed him. That is one perfect split in the hair. Next, he took the mayor, who he'd also drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Although that second cup has never mentioned being laced with anything. Although if it was, it would spoil this so early.
Yeah, they have, like, not even, because they have completely ignored the fact that both cups were laced.
Yeah.
Like they did not test Damien at all.
No.
When he knows he was passed out and everything. Like, even without all of this.
Yeah.
He was passed out and didn't remember.
It goes to something in these games where
they only test the evidence.
They only test the evidence that convicts their suspect. They don't do anything that might...
They don't do a thorough investigation beforehand.
They don't. They don't do a thorough investigation on anything that might clear the person they're suspecting or indicting.
So the mayor, says here, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes. The mayor just carries around an identical suit just in case.
Well, you never know. Might spill tea or coffee on it, or... You never know. It seems smart if he's going to be in Ninetales Vale for a few days because of merger discussions, or the Yokai Festival. Having a spare having a spare set of clothes is probably a smart thing.
We got a friendo. Spider.
Not anymore.
I hope you got it. Either that or he's on the floor now.
Right. Oh. Anyway. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. Oh.
Uh-oh, did we... I don't think so. Player just break?
Possibly. Bit of a delay on the Twitch side by the look of it.
Could be me because I'm using my data.
I'll reload the stream manager. See what happens.
No, we didn't cut off at all.
Okay, we're good. All right. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene. So then. The person who said, "I killed Alderman Kyubi" was... Yep. It was Florent LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Silence.
Huh. This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and...
Objection!
No, you twisted samurai! This time you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case.
How dare you?
Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. LaBelle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber so he could drag the mayor back out into the Fox Chamber. Oh! So the amazing Ninetales the mayor saw was... Right. It was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time Mr. LaBelle opened the door to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise.
Oh, good job, Sari.
Thank you, Sari. Goodbye. Startled, Mr. Filch in his Tenma Taro disguise ran as fast as he could away from the room. So Filch was just in there anyway.
So in between all that, he had come down to steal the treasure, not realizing that the mayor was on the floor in front of him.
Yeah. As he did, he left behind him a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. LaBelle then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the fox chamber. I see. Well, that all certainly does make sense. Then, after dragging the mayor back into the fox chamber, Mr. LaBelle threw the mask out the window and fled the room.
Silence.
For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. Maybe it wasn't. Like, everyone got worked. They're all marks.
Yeah.
It was all for the yokai resurge of it, like, popularity. That such an individual could possibly be the amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection!
The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Oh yeah, the letter.
Yeah.
Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the amazing Ninetales. God, this is madness! No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot.
Aside from the Joker, perhaps.
No one except a killer as insane as his plot, and I'd say Florent LaBelle more than qualifies. Foolish mortal! It is at your own peril that you forget who I am, Kaka! Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe just as soon as Mr. LaBelle is arrested. You are the amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Hold it! Uh-huh. Oh, he's blonde again. You have quite the active imagination. Mayor Tenma is not the amazing Ninetales.
Objection!
What do you mean? Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet?
He was about to until you opened your mouth.
But that's just... And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now.
Oh, are you threatening Damien Taro? Damien Tenma?
What? Why, you? You would dare reveal the secret? My good friend, the alderman, told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What with the superstitions? Now would it?
This is about Jinxie and her sleepwalking, isn't it?
The truth behind Tenma Taro? What's he talking about?
Didn't we already discuss that with the mayor and tell him that his daughter has been sleepwalking? Or did we figure that out and not tell him?
No, we asked him about the sleepwalking.
Yeah, and we kind of confirmed with him that it's a thing that happens and it's not.
Yeah.
Like, she's actually not possessed and the rumors have no basis.
No, she's just exhausted
Yeah.
and hallucinating. The truth behind Tenma Taro? What's he talking about? So go ahead, say it. Say I am the amazing Ninetales. I dare you.
Objection!
Oh, wait. Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
LaBelle is threatening your witness?
Mayor Tenma will do anything to keep the truth behind Tenma Taro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept secret by the village superstitions. And if the mayor admits to being the amazing Ninetales, you'll expose the truth?
Okay.
Right. I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up. Huh. So what now, Justice Dono? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle. Dude,
The fact that LaBelle is threatening the mayor, go on, say it, or, you know.
Yeah, that should be cause enough to be like, hey, wait a minute. Something's amiss here.
Why do you need to threaten him about this answer, huh? You know?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh?
On these cans,
Yeah.
the return label is also just a sticker.
Oh,
Is that just a new thing?
maybe. So they can import things but charge the thing?
Yeah. I'll show you who's useless. Apollo! Don't you dare give up now! I feel like 90% of her dialogue is just, Apollo!
Yeah.
Kind of like Trucy back in Game 4. I know! Well, that can did not want to open. Oh, that's good. It's tangy.
Yeah? Can I smell it? Nope, I smell it here.
Your Honor? I believe Mr. LaBelle's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case. You do have a point there. Please answer this court, Mr. LaBelle. Is the defendant the amazing Ninetales or not? The amazing Ninetales' true identity. The amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I will expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. And that would bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale, just as the superstitions say.
So, is it a Pokemon Ogre Pond situation?
I'm thinking that's where it's going.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is an Ogre Pond situation, yeah. Talk about out of the pot and into the fire. Want to hit A there, Meg?
Hit A?
Yep, just while I'm pouring. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure. Honestly speaking, if Mayor Damien Tenma is not the amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here. And let's just leave it at that, shall we? We all know Alderman Kyubi was the amazing Ninetales anyway. I mean, that's how Ninetales Vale made a comeback. The Alderman was so popular. There's gotta be a hole in that testimony somewhere. I don't even know where to start. Since we don't have any proof that the mayor is the amazing Ninetales, then we'll just have to get him to admit it himself. But if he admits it, LaBelle's going to expose the secret behind Tenmataro.
The
You mean that
question-
it was a lump of gold that got stolen?
Yeah. Like, why isn't anyone questioning
The threatening going on?
the threat? Like, the coercion into lying?
Yeah, like that's what that is. This is coercion.
Like,
This is public coercion. And the judge, like, obviously Blackwell's not going to say anything. It works in his favor.
yeah.
But the judge should be calling this shit out.
Yeah. Like, you were calling out perjury earlier, but coercion? Like a witness threatening another witness?
Yeah.
Like, or a suspect threatening another suspect? Like...
Yeah. This game does not court well.
No.
Oh, we're so close, I know it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Oh, okay. So I think the important one here is the fifth one, right? It's the last one again. Because the other ones are very straightforward. He is, but he's not if he knows what's good for him.
Yeah.
We don't even have the Book of Superstitions anymore because of Filch.
Yeah.
Hold it!
Do not gaze upon Tenmataro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the village superstitions say? Exactly. Telling others what Tenmataro looks like would reveal the truth. That's why the superstitions were written down in the first place. And Ruin coming to the village if you free him? Is that a warning not to expose the truth? Bingo! And that truth is, Tenmataro is a great, greed-inspiring fortune. That's what the whole battle over Ninetails Vale is all about.
Did he just tell us the truth?
Tenmataro is a great fortune? Come to think of it. You're back.
Only it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there.
Could Tenmataro actually be Forbidden Chamber treasure? Telling the villagers that Tenmataro is a terrifying yokai is what has them scared away from the Forbidden Chamber and the treasure within. That's how the treasure has been kept secret all this time. Well. It seems our ace attorney here has, roll credits,
Yeah.
has uncovered the truth that must not be revealed. Mayor Tenma looks like he wants to keep the truth hidden as much as I do. Tragedy is doomed to repeat itself as long as Tenmataro exists. That's why the secret must be protected. As long as Tenmataro exists, huh? Mr. LaBelle, please add that statement to your testimony. No, we're not even doing the... Is that important? Tragedy is doomed to repeat as long as Tenmataro exists. You know what? It's funny.
Objection!
It doesn't, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. Filch's granddad took it.
Yeah. Mr. LaBelle, what if Tenmataro no longer existed? Revealing the truth would no longer be an issue, would it? If Tenmataro no longer existed... What on earth are you talking about? Oh, apparently you haven't heard. Tenmataro no longer exists. But I guess you didn't get to do a thorough search after the key was taken from you. Because when we searched the Forbidden Chamber, there wasn't any treasure there. Really? Well, maybe you weren't looking in the right place. Sorry, but I have proof that Tenmataro no longer exists. Take a look at this figurine!
Close enough.
What do we have here? It looks like some sort of creature.
We found this in the Forbidden Chamber. It's an Azuki Kozo figure. The great thief Azuki Kozo used to leave them at the scene of his crimes.
That's my grandpappy.
Are you suggesting that the Tenmataro has been stolen? Yep. Phineas Filch's grandfather, a master thief, was the culprit. And by that hideous moronic caretaker's grandfather, no less. Oh! My beautiful golden Tenmataro was... the greed inspired by Tenmataro can no longer bring ruin upon Ninetails Vale. Isn't that right, Mayor Tenma?
The root of tragedy.
When the feeling's gone and you can't go on, it's tragedy.
Do the thing, you can control your arms. Tragedy.
No.
The root of tragedy would indeed seem to be gone.
In fact, I now recall the alderman revealing the secret to me on the day of our meeting. He must have been speaking of Tenmataro. For he said to me, the gold ingot was gone. The gold ingot? You mean the treasure that is Tenmataro's true form? Recall, if you will, the scroll in the Forbidden Chamber. Caca! Tenmataro is the yellowish object shown there. A giant gold ingot that my nomadic ancestors bestowed upon Ninetails Vale. Every time the fan spreads out, I'm going to do that voice.
Yeah, because that's what he's doing.
Yeah. In return for that gold, my ancestors did receive from Ninetails Vale land that would become Tenma Town. But drive the villagers mad with greed did that great fortune. Bitter was their greed-fueled battle. It was as if they were possessed. My ancestors' gold became as a curse upon their village. A curse of ruin. Thus it was that yokai Tenmataro came to be. So, Tenmataro and the village superstitions were merely fairy tales to scare people away. Fairy tale or not, Tenmataro made quite the mess of things. Yes, indeed, for there is no greater monster than a mortal man's lust for gold.
Do that.
Well, you know what they say. The love of money is the root of all evil.
And people cut that down.
My ancestors did bring a terrible thing here to Ninetails Vale. A thing so terrible that Tenmataro, a monster just as terrible, had to be created to keep it a secret. Caca! Yet we have naught but love for the little village, to which we owe our very existence.
So, by his logic, is he possessed by a gold ingot right now?
Yep. Tenma Town would never seek to take over Ninetails Vale in a merger.
Oh my. Oh my. That was quite a shocking lesson in history. Yes.
Mr. Mayor, now that we know that Tenmataro no longer exists, are you ready to admit your secret? You are the amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Hold it! No! Don't do it! Please, no! Begone, you demented demon!
Now, where was I? The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is indeed me.
Kinda wanted him to rip off.
And that means Jinxie? Oh, it's you. You're up.
Yes?
The man wearing the mayor's clothes who you saw collapse in the fox chamber. Was he wearing the amazing Ninetales mask?
Uh-huh. That's what made me think it was Papa. He said he was going to reveal his secret identity to Alderman Cubey that day, so...
So the alderman didn't know that a guy in a mask had just turned up to stop this merger? What?
So, it really wasn't Papa I saw there, was it?
It was Florent's idea from the start. He advised me to reveal my secret identity to the alderman.
Yeesh. Rube Goldberg machines have less elaborate setups than LaBelle's schemes.
Mm-hmm.
You may rest easy now, little Jinxie. That monster's deception is through.
I'm still gonna frighten you, though.
The true facts behind this case have finally come to light. Mayor Tenma did not kill Alderman Kyubi. But Florent LaBelle did. How dare you? Oh!
So it was
Silence! Uh-oh.
it was his idea to bring the mask then, that, you know, reveal it to
Yeah.
him so the mask would be there.
Justice, Dono. You should at least have a real blade in your hands if you desire to cross swords with me.
I keep telling you, you need to go to Great Ace Attorney. You're in the wrong game, you fucking weeb.
Or have you mistaken this battlefield for a training ground?
I bet he's the kind of weeb that would try, like those people in England would try to name their baby Akuma.
Oh yeah.
That would be him. Akuma Blackquill.
Huh? Oh, what's this guy want now?
Evidence is like a razor-sharp blade that cuts through bone as though it were butter. But you have only blind guesses. A dull blade incapable of cutting even a cake. That's rude.
Everything can cut cake, let's be fair.
He has you there, Mr. Justice.
Judge, you were on board with this 20 seconds ago.
After all, evidence is everything in a court of law.
Yeah, he really enjoying the storytelling and then realized where he was.
Oh, they're right. Let's see some evidence. Of course, a perfect being like me wouldn't leave any incriminating evidence behind. This is the final battle, just as a samurai must live and die by the sword. You will live or die by the evidence you hold. My swift blade of judgment awaits. Now present your conclusive evidence. Or don't you have any? Ah, crud. Do I have anything conclusive? Of course I do. Evidence? Oh, I have evidence. You do?
Shut up, Athena.
Of course. It's just the conclusive evidence we need, too. I'm gonna finally prove Mayor Tenma innocent. Here comes justice. Oh shit, we're mind palacing this shit.
Okay.
Okay.
This is new.
Apollo is descended from Herlock? Let's review the facts. The most damning evidence against the mayor was the crime scene itself. Okay. The mayor and the victim were the only two people found in the room. Also, we all thought that the alderman was killed because he was the amazing Ninetales. But as we know now, of course, we were way off. The amazing Ninetales is really Mayor Damien Tenma. That's why when his daughter Jinxie saw the amazing Ninetales collapsed at the scene, she mistook him for her father. Those are the facts we have revealed. However, Mr. LaBelle asserts he did not leave any evidence at the scene of the crime. But he didn't say anything about evidence outside the scene of the crime. Maybe he isn't as clever as he thinks he is. Does any of this evidence found outside the crime scene prove any clues? The mask. Because of the silver hair. Damien's hair is black.
Was it silver hair or was it like the yellow hair?
A clue inside the mask. Oh, I know. The amazing Ninetales mask. It was found washed up along the river. What sort of clue does that mask hold? Oh, was it a patch of golden fur, I'm thinking?
Was in that picture there's that little bit that was curled off?
Yeah, that's what they were reattaching.
I don't think it's white hair. I think the golden fur is going to be his blonde hair, because blonde is his natural color. Because otherwise the blonde would be washing out as well.
I don't mean to I'm gonna...
Was it white hair?
And what about the hair left in the mask? Who does it belong to? It has to belong to Florent. Oh, right. That hair is Florent LaBelle's. Sure.
Those are really weird.
Yes. Now that's what I call conclusive evidence.
I should have gotten a better look at the mask again. Just to see.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have any evidence to present, conclusive evidence to present to this court? Of course I do. Observe this mask, if you will. That mask? How is that conclusive evidence? It's not the mask itself, but the white hair inside it. I want to see.
Was there also fur?
I think there was golden fur caught in the window.
That's what it was, because that little bit that's coming off the edge, they reconnected it.
Yeah.
But there was also white hair in it. Okay.
So it probably got caught in the window as he was chucking it out.
Yeah. Okay.
That mask decided to screw him over twice.
Yeah.
It's like it knew.
It was trying to climb back in the window.
Not the mask itself, but the white hair inside it. We originally thought it belonged to Alderman Rex Kyubi. Yes. Yes. But the amazing Ninetales, as we now know, is Mayor Tenma, so... And that is correct. So the question is, whose hair could this be?
So is LaBelle Grey then?
And the answer to that is the last person to have worn it before it was discarded. And that would be you, Mr. Florent LaBelle.
What are you talking? I never had any hideous white hair like that. No, hold on. I can do that one better. What are you talking about? I never had any hideous white hair like that.
Silence.
It would appear your coup de grace failed to hit its mark. This freakish fop is not the white hair type. The spray is to, because he's sweating profusely, the spray is to keep the dye in.
Yeah.
Because he's busy being one ludicrously garish color, or another garish.
Objection!
As you even said, when he said water washes out, you were like, what if you sweat?
Yeah.
No, Prosecutor Blackwell. It's you who's made a fatal error. Of what? Remember where this mask was found? It washed up by the side of the river. With that in mind, this last piece of evidence will solve all of the remaining riddles.
There. Yeah.
Washes out with water. What is that? This is Mr. LaBelle's own private brand of hair color. It washes out with just water. The court will also recall that the amazing Ninetails mask washed up along the side of the village river with white hair inside it. Ugh! What's this? Are you saying that preening Peacock's hair color is... That's exactly what I'm saying. Mr. LaBelle's hair color is a freaky work of fiction. But thanks to the river flowing through Ninetails Vale, we now have a real-life expose. Ah! Ah! The white hair in this mask is conclusive evidence is conclusive evidence proving you're the real killer. A DNA test is all we need to prove it. And we both know we'll get a match. Admit it. Florent LaBelle, you were the one who killed Alderman Rex Kyubi.
Well, he looks weird there.
You peasant! How dare you! Ah! You profane my beauty! I'm going to exterminate you like I did the alderman! Ah, no, my makeup! Oh god, I need a drink.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, this is LaBelle. What? The project is off? This is LaBelle. The sponsors have pulled out. LaBelle speaking. I'm fired? You mean I'm no longer Mayor Tenma's aide?
Cuts to Mayor Tenma on the phone.
Hello, this is LaBelle. What? There's a stratospheric damages claim against me? $100 million? I'm finished, washed up. Stick a fork in me and I'm done. This is preposterous. I, Simon Blackwell, defeated.
Go back to prison.
Order, order, order in the court. Well, this is quite the unexpected outcome. I must hand it to you, Mr. Justice. You really turned this case on its head. Just like that other lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, wait. Was that that was a compliment, right?
Prosecutor Blackwell, what have you done with Florent
He
LaBelle?
turns back and he's holding his head.
The defaced man has withered like a flower without water. One of the officers is currently tending to him with a sprinkler. Wouldn't that just wash out even more of his makeup off?
I just pictured, when they go to prison in like a movie or something and they put the power hose on them to wash them. That's where he is now.
Allow me to explain the actions of the guilty party in detail. The motive, of course, was to steal the gold ingot known as Tenma Taro. However, few are allowed into the manor due to its cultural ties to Ninetails Vale. LaBelle set in motion plans to gain access to the manor and the gold within via the merger. But the efforts of the amazing Ninetails saw those plans come to a halt. And thus LaBelle murdered the alderman and attempted to pin the blame on Mayor Tenma.
And Phil's just got in the way in the middle of it and ran out dressed in a costume.
Yeah.
I see. But what I still can't comprehend is why he would go after the gold in the first place. Mr. LaBelle doesn't look like someone who is in need of financial aid.
LaBelle hid his past well, much like he hid his beauty with makeup. He's mired in debt. Debt due to pouring money into a brand only he could love.
You could have made money by selling it.
Which is why he sought the gold with such veracity.
He's a moron.
Too bad for him. Someone else had gotten to it first anyway. 100 years ago.
Imagine in the 100 years, right? Like,
Yeah.
he was like Alderman QB was first made alderman, and he never went to even look at it. Like,
Right.
was it like passed down to never open it? Like, is that part of the superstition with the you must not look at Tenma Taro or
Yeah. Where the superstitions were made. Well, I suppose they were like the superstitions probably helped. Yeah, like, did Alderman QB know that there was nothing there anymore?
He
And
knew
it
what
was just
was.
a way, the superstitions just continued as a way to keep people out of the forbidden chamber and never find out.
I still find it hilarious that Damien Tenma, super serious, like long-faced lurch, Damien Tenma is the Amazing Ninetails.
Oh yeah, he must have some charisma when he's actually. I mean, do you know what? No, I don't even doubt that, because he goes from, as you said, super serious Damien Tenma, mayor of Tenma Town, to when he slips into like.
He pretends to be a crow for half the case.
Yeah.
So we know he's a good actor.
So he's got good charisma to him to be able to pull off something like that. Even to the point where like the bailiff at the detention center is like,
oh, he's terrified.
Yeah, here's your dinner, your malevolence.
I believe it's time I declared a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Damien Tenma, not guilty.
For a second there, it looked like it said no guilty. I'm not talking to any of you.
I mean, it's better than the first case where like fucking Payne had just legged it, so the bench was empty.
Yeah.
Court is adjourned.
April 19th, 1:23 p.m.
No. Of course it's 123.
District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Yeah, of course it's 123, huh?
Yeah. A quick explanation for anyone who doesn't know. That number haunts me.
Yeah.
I could look up at the microwave and something could have been in it for 10 minutes and I look up at exactly 1:23. I look down at the clock, it's 1:23 p.m. or a.m.
Uh-huh.
And it's
The number
everything.
haunts you.
It haunts me.
Yeah, even when we're traveling, it's like, oh, 1, 2, 3, or
Yeah.
or some it finds its way into things.
Everywhere.
So with April,
It's everywhere. Sorry.
so with April 19th being my birthday, and 1, 2, 3 being a number that haunts Meg,
Yeah.
this is particularly funny.
Mm. As long as we don't end up in court.
Right. Oh, that was some seriously good lawyering, Apollo. Even I didn't see that coming. Just got lucky, I guess. Ah, you banished Tenma Taro from Ninetails Vale like you were some kind of exorcist. There's still one thing I don't understand. How come Mr. LaBelle didn't kill Mayor Tenma too? He could have set it up so the mayor murdered the alderman, then died from a counterattack. That would have removed at least one possible fly from the ointment. I was wondering about that too. I have a hunch LaBelle was biding his time. He was planning on exposing the Amazing Ninetails' true identity himself. Huh? But why? Because the mayor was the Amazing Ninetails. Had LaBelle succeeded in framing Mayor Tenma for the alderman's murder, the wrestler's popularity would have plummeted once his identity was revealed. Oh, I get it. If the Amazing Ninetails was just killed, he'd die a hero. But if he was proved a villain, his fans would abandon him, making the merger that much easier. Right. And then when the merger was complete and everything cooled down, he'd be able to search the Forbidden Chamber at his leisure.
I'm confused though. With the alderman dead, and Damien Tenma obviously would have been behind bars.
Yeah.
Does the merger happen? Don't they have to like elect a new alderman and they have to elect a new mayor before anything like that can go ahead? And who says that mayor would pick him as his aide?
Yeah, LaBelle just takes advantage of the chaos and politics himself into the merger.
That's what I'm saying though, the merger would definitely be put on hold with all the murder and stuff.
You would hope.
And the mayor is down, like... Who's gonna take over Tenma Town when Mayor Tenma is in jail for murder?
I don't know.
Hardly gonna be Jinxie.
What an insanely intricate plot. A most excellent job clearing my name. A feat worthy of the Demon Lord's approval.
No, you're the other one.
Why are you acting like Tenma Taro again? Let this be of no concern to you.
I'm having fun.
That or he's actually insane and this is the real him and the I'm a serious person is like that's the public persona? Like a reverse Batman or something? How could it not concern me?
Tenma Taro, be gone!
Jinxie. Seems like ages since I've laid eyes on you.
Papa, you're finally back.
Yes, it would seem Tenma Taro is no match for you.
Oh, is he just trying to big up her confidence?
I'm not scared of that silly yokai anymore.
He's a good dad. Your father's a free man now, Jinxie. Isn't that great?
Thank you for all you've done. Seeing you guys in action, it made me feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore.
She got a nice smile. Aww.
Or she fell asleep.
Happy dreams at least, right? Oh wait, is Jinxie actually smiling? This is all thanks to you two. Too bad the amazing Ninetales will have to retire, though. Aw, how come? Once everyone hears I'm the amazing Ninetales, my fan base will nosedive. After all, I'm not the most popular of people. Another reason for my secret identity.
Maybe it'll go the opposite way.
I don't see how I could possibly continue. I think you've misjudged yourself. Take a look outside. Say, now that you mention it, what's all that noise out there?
A big crowd gathered outside the courthouse once the news broke. Seems they want to get a glimpse of Mayor Damien Tenma, the man behind the mask. And to root for your return to the wrestling ring.
Rooting? For me? I thought I was nothing more than a malefactor in their eyes.
Malefactor.
I love that word.
Yeah.
The only one who really matters is Jinxie. Show her how cool you really are.
You're not a human.
Yeah, you're the coolest when you're out there fighting in the ring, Papa.
This is like between the ropes, but... or against the ropes, but, you know, wholesome and positive.
What murder?
Instead of coke. Or whatever that...
Yeah, whatever the drug was.
Jinxie.
Here. I think you'll be needing this.
Your nasty wet-ass mask that we found in the river.
Surely we took a blow dryer to it at some point, right?
I hope we put it in a washing machine first.
Yeah, let's give him the scroll.
He just dissolves into a block of gold.
Take that!
Thank you. Now, if you would excuse me.
Huh?
Jacket off, jacket off, jacket off.
I don't want to keep... I don't want to keep my fans waiting.
Oh, anime!
Anime?
Too sweet, too sweet! Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah!
How did he do that so fast?
Too sweet, me bro!
Yeah.
Ninetales Veil forever!
Amazing. I sure hope they can settle the problems between Tenma Town and Ninetales Vale.
I mean, he owns both of them now, right?
Me too.
I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, the blackmailer slash killer is behind bars, and the merger's no longer an issue. Plus, the amazing Ninetales is obviously still a hit, and I suspect Ninetales Vale will be too.
And it's all because we believed in our client. Just like he said. Okay, people. Now that we've got that one in the bag, let's go get something to eat. I'm starving. Sounds good. I'm so nervous I haven't eaten since yesterday. I haven't eaten since yesterday either.
Yeah, me neither.
Better keep eating, Apollo. Or you might have to start looking up at me. Huh? I'm definitely past my growth phase. And you should be about past yours too.
No, Apollo, you'll shrink.
Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started.
I'm younger than you think I am.
I mean, she does have a lot of growing left to do, I suppose. Ready or not, it's face stuffing time!
Kinky.
She really is just Masaru but a girl.
Yeah.
It's fighting time! Keep eating like that, and the only direction you'll grow is sideways. He didn't!
Apollo.
Apollo Justice! Hey, you okay there, Rick?
What? How dare.
Yeah, how dare though. Very funny. But I've got a hollow leg. I can eat as much as I want without gaining an ounce.
What?
Like Maya and her 5 stomachs.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, now I can't wait to see this.
Takes off a prosthetic leg and hands it to him.
Calories? Just let him try to stick on me.
I don't like this.
All right already, you two. Let's get going before the old man closes shop. Eldoon?
Oh, maybe. Can't imagine we're gonna see him, but yeah.
Oh God, Eldoon in 3D would be terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, do you know who'd be really terrifying? The guy, the old man with was always throwing stuff at the pigeons.
Oh yeah, with his like bulbous nose.
Yeah. Ugh. Imagine that thing in motion.
Eldoon's Noodles isn't an all-night stand, you know. I'm with Mr. Wright. Let's go. I've been waiting to have a bowl from there ever since Mr. Wright told me about them. Incredibly salty.
That's all they are. That's the only flavor, salt.
Yeah.
They're just noodles and salt. There's nothing else in them.
Well, what are we waiting for? The noodles are on me today, so I expect some serious eating from you two.
You have money?
Yeah. Like Phoenix isn't a lawyer at this moment. And
No, because we went forward and then we went back.
yeah, so right now he's not a lawyer, and well, I guess his piano job is in the toilet.
Yeah. So where's he get? Like, is he making money off Trucy's shows or something?
Is she giving him pocket money?
Yeah.
Oh. Yay! Thanks, boss! I won't let you down! Athena has no idea what she's getting into. Mr. Eldoon's noodles are so hot and salty. 2 bowls would kill a man.
She's gonna eat 5 now, isn't she?
Because she's a hungry anime girl, of course she is. And that was our first case together. It felt like nothing could bring us down after that.
Boom!
The dark age of the law seemed so distant, so irrelevant to our small, cozy office. But little did I know that it had been lurking all along, right there behind us. The first time it made itself known was during the murder at Themis Legal Academy.
Okay.
That case would mark the twilight before the dark, cold night that was to come. And nice.
Okay.
A monstrous turnabout awarded. Save? Yep, we're back to the start.
Yeah.
Turnabout Academy is next. Then it's sending us into Themis Legal Academy.
Yeah.
Return to game menu.
Ooh. The Miz Legal Academy? I couldn't think of that now.
So it's sending us there. Like, would you still want to do the special episode and then circle back?
Oh yeah.
Because, like, this was DLC for the original 3DS release.
But isn't it in between?
But it is actually in between these two, story-wise.
I think we should do the special episode then.
You want to do a special episode? You just want to see the pirate and the whale, don't you?
I mean, I'm not opposed, but no, I think it came out after, but in the timeline it's in there, so I think we should include it.
Okay, I will say this though. The other cases have no callback, or I suppose in the case of the 3DS game, call forward
Yeah.
to it. So it won't.
Like, it doesn't matter where it goes, but I think if chronologically it goes in there, we should do it chronologically.
Okay.
You disagree? Oh, you're putting the normal clothes back on?
Yeah.
Aw.
We'll swap around every now. Like because if we're gonna do
We don't see Phoenix very often. Can we just put him in the sweater?
if we're gonna do the school after the special episode,
Yeah.
we'll swap Athena back to her uniform
For the school?
for the academy one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is the Themis Academy uniform,
Ah, okay.
so we can swap her back to it for that case.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna see a lot of Phoenix in this one.
So I feel like we should extra have jumper. Because it's ridiculous when he's peony.
Let him have some dignity for this one.
He's a pirate.
Let him have his dignity.
No. Okay.
Right, close your eyes a sec.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Okay, no, there's no spoilers.
No?
Well, since we're doing this one next, we'll make this the background.
I mean,
What?
didn't know she was coming back. What's Doc Brown doing here?
Well, so, the way next week is going to work. It will be July 4th.
Oh.
So it will be done. We'll have to do it after I get back from Helping Hand.
Yeah.
But so we'll get we'll get 2 streams done, and then we'll have our break because I'll be on call,
Yeah.
and then we'll be back to it from the 25th for another
Okay.
7
At least we
weeks.
get 2 streams. It's
So
not
we get-
just one and then cutting it off.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to just double check. So we'll get 2 streams of the special episode, and then we'll have a break in the middle, and then we'll have 7 streams to kind of get through the rest of it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that sounds good.
yeah, I think that's it. That's where we kind of leave off. So
We will possibly be missing one Friday
oh,
for that graduation party. I
I
can't remember the date though.
I don't know
We'll
if I
work
can
it.
go.
Yeah, we'll work that out because they put it to the Friday.
And-
So
yeah. So that's fine. Well, yeah, we'll work that out. Okay, well, we'll at least get 6 rather than 7, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Unless it's the week I'm on call, then you're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's
Might be.
yeah,
You know what?
if it's the week I'm on call, that won't matter. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to go anyway then. Never mind getting time off work for it. But
Yeah. I might Google instead of Facebook.
this is all important admin. So
Yeah. No, okay. Can't search it, so I gotta.
you can't search in that chat.
It didn't bring it up.
Oh, weird.
No, that's.
Can
No.
you search the event?
Oh, she did make an event, didn't she?
But I thought you were looking for first.
What's it called? The next question. Oh. Friends events? Friends events, Oasis. No.
No. Does it not have a invited?
No. This is for you. Ah, there it is. It is the 18th.
Okay, so that's the week I'm on call then.
Okay.
So yeah, we'd have been missing that week anyway.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, no problem.
Yeah, so 2 streams, miss a week, then back for 7.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Right. Well, guys, I think we'll finish it there. We're gonna leave it alone. Thank you to everyone who joined in. I will be back tomorrow morning with Bravely Default.
Yeah.
Because I want to get through more of the Eisenberg stuff. We have the mines to get through, hopefully awakening the fire crystal, and then getting the other jobs for that area, and we'll kind of take it from there then. So
Yeah.
it'll probably be a shorter one, but I just want to try and clear out some of the story stuff. So
Yeah. And I'll be back on my channel on Monday.
yeah,
I think. Should be.
River City
River City Girls 2.
2. River City Girls. Dos.
Dos.
A doe. That one's Irish. All right. Well, thank you all so much. It is 3 in the morning, as you can see on the clock above our heads. So we're off to bed. Good morning, and take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here.
Bye. But don't freeze.
Oh, you're not. No, you're
No.
just not waving.
I'm just not waving. Bye bye.
Bye. I'll wave for you. Bye.
I'll use your hand. No.